Yo, no mod, no life in the house. How are y'all doing? Maybe we do like some white wheels, huh? And follow me on Instagram if you already don't. No mod, no life. As you have been watching my previous videos, status update is we did some changes to go drifting. We even got some marks here, some bruises, some battle scars, I would say. So, what are we up to next? We can adjust camber a little bit, because not sure if you can see from here, but the wheels are kinda tilted to the inside. I'm running positive camber, which is not good. That was the original plan, because with load and work of the suspension, the wheels tend to camber, but I'm already running coilovers and suspension arms, so this camber correction is not as strong as I thought I would be. So I have adjusted it positively a little bit too much. As you can see from the wear pattern on the tires, this is the wear pattern. See, this is the outside of the wheel, this is the inside. So as you can see, it's wearing more midway to the outside than to the inside, which means we have to adjust the camber. So that's why the wheel is slightly tilted to the side. We need to bring it out just a little bit so it stays, I would say, visually at zero camber, I would say. If not, we can just adjust it again. You're gonna make it longer to bring the wheel outer, or you're gonna make it shorter to bring the wheel to the inside. So that's how it works. That's how we're gonna do. Bring the center, adjust a little bit to the outside, to the left, so we have even wear of the tire with surface contact. Hope that will make our tires last longer. Here's the thing with the camber. We're just cleaning the old markings, because we're gonna readjust it, so we need to follow the new markings that we're gonna be doing. Okay, clear. This side also clear. So here's how gonna happen with the camber. What we're doing is we're marking the middle of this arm. Okay, because this is not moving, this is attached to the knuckle. What we're doing, we're spinning this guy. So we're adding a mark here, so we can count how many turns we're doing in this guy to bring this arm to the outside or to the inside. And same for the other side. Just mark the middle of the main arm and where it was before you start spinning. Don't worry about the locking ones, because we're gonna mark that later after we finish tightening it. So let's just go first as this as follows. Okay, get this loose, and then we can start spinning. We have to rotate the adjustment in a way that it pushes the bottom part of the wheel to the outside. So it's gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna start adjustment. See how much the arm moves. You see that we are stretching this bottom part out now. One more time. And here we complete a full turn. We're not using any fancy equipment here, lasers, whatever. We're just eyeballing, so I will know how much I am adjusting the camber. So let's go, I would say 2 or 3 turns here and see how that goes visually. So I did one turn, let's go one more. Two turns, perfect. Let's see how that looks like. This is how 2 turns look like. I would say I would go with one more turn, maybe even 2 more, maybe 4 turns total, but I think we'll be good with it. Good. So we did 3 turns out. Let's see how it looks like. I think it's good enough because the car is in the air right now. As soon as we drop it, it's gonna travel just a little bit. So I'll stick to the tree and see how that goes. So now that we're done with this, just adjust your locking nuts accordingly so this does not move by itself.
Se não tem as manhas, não entra não. Isso é a instrução de profissional.
We are locking nuts back. Lock it in. Should be good. Now you mark it this with this because you don't want these getting loose. And you mark this with this. Okay, this is how the other side looks like. I paid for the full tire. I'm gonna use the full tire. Let's bring this portion out and get it right. Loosen it first. Now loosen this one. Now I can spin it. Check this now. If I pull this in this direction, it pulls the wheel this way. If I do this other way, it pushes to the outside. And that's what we want. 3 turns to the outside. One. 2. 3. This is how it looks like now. Let's get a visual from the outside. I would say it's pretty vertical now. Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe should be 2 turns or 2.5. We are not doing anything precise here, rocket science. We just want to get this thing going. We know we did 3. If it goes bad, you can return 1 and stay with 2, both sides, here and there. Let's see how this goes. And GG. Okay, let's lock this now. This side and this side. Marking now this with this and this with this. You can now see if these locks are getting loose or not. Okay, double check it, all the arms. One of them was loose. That's why we do this. This is important. Okay, car is in the floor now. Doesn't look too bad. What can I say? Visually, looks good. So now let's see how it really feels. I think it's okay. Moment of truth. Testing time, fellas.